what's going on in this book right now. Oh, what are you doing? Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacklenn and I love to chat about books. In today's video, we are going on vacation. I'm so excited. We are going away for a couple of days. We are going to Daydream Island. We are packed up, ready to go. We're just about to jump in the car and drive and then get on a ferry and go to Daydream Island. And I am so excited to have some time away with Jared and Ivy. Just the three of us having some quality family time. I thought that I would vlog our trip, but I also thought that I would keep it on theme and keep it bookish in terms of doing what I read while we're on a little vacation. Now we're only going for 3 days, so I won't be able to read tons of books, but I'm hoping to get through a couple and, have some really nice downtime and relaxation time that I can spend reading. So I have my trusty little book bag here that my wonderful best friend got me for a birthday gift or a Christmas gift. I think it was for Christmas actually. And it's perfect. I love it. I love the front pocket. So I've got my annotation pens in the side pocket, and then it's got another pocket that I can fit my Kindle. So I will be bringing my Kindle with me. I don't really have anything on there that I am really wanting to read, but a Kindle is just great to have when on vacation, and you can just take it anywhere and do everything with it, and it has everything that you need right then and there. And then in the actual book section, I have 2 books. So I have this month's book club book, which is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. And I did start this last night. I'm only on page 11, but I'm excited to get into this. I've heard really good things about this. This is a very popular book. It's not too long. It's only just over 200 pages, which is fantastic. So I'm hoping I can get through this because book club is next week. So I do need to finish this. I need to get through it. So far, I think it's going to be pretty impactful. It's about a cafe that you can go to, and I think it has something to do with, I really don't know. I haven't gotten fully into the story yet, but I think you can order a coffee or something and go back to a time in your life that you want to change or redo, or have a second go at and see if you can make it right or make it better. And yeah, it has like magical realism within the book, but I've only just started. I am liking the writing of it so far. It is translated from Japanese, so I can definitely tell that it has been translated into English, but I think it'll be good. I'm excited. And then I also decided to bring The Ballad of Songbirds Snakes by Suzanne Collins. The Hunger Games trilogy is the first 3 books, and then this is the first prequel. So this is Snow's story, I believe. I haven't even read the back. I haven't seen any spoilers online or anything like that, so I actually have no idea what this is about. But I really love Suzanne Collins' writing. I really connected to the writing style in The Hunger Games, and I'm hoping that I continue to do so, and that I really, really love this, and I'm so excited to get into it. I just love being in the world that she has created with The Hunger Games. It's fantastic. It is so, so good. If you have not read The Hunger Games yet, seriously, what are you doing? It's so, so good. So that is the 2 books that I am bringing along with me on the vacation. And then obviously I have my Kindle if I feel like reading something on there as well. But yeah, I'm super, super excited. I cannot wait. And I'm going to vlog everything for you so you get to come along and pack everything in the car now and we will get going. I'm so excited. I can't wait to go on vacation. Go to the beach, go for a swim, hopefully see some turtles, play some mini golf, eat lots of food, drink lots of drinks. I'm so excited. Let's go. we're doing presents.
Rip it. Oh. What is that?
What is it, baby?
Sorry, rip it, rip it, rip it.
Oh, new shoes. Good morning. It is day 2 and I'm sorry if it's echoey. I'm in the bathroom, but I'm just about to get dressed and we are heading down to breakfast, have breakfast and a coffee, and then I think I'm gonna go for a bit of a workout and train, and then we're gonna regroup and maybe go for a hike or go snorkeling and see what we can get up to. I kind of failed with the vlog yesterday. I mean, I did vlog a little bit, but I didn't really talk to the camera and tell you what we were doing. But yeah, I'm just gonna get dressed, get ready for the day, and then I'll give you some book and reading updates. I did start the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes yesterday in the car and when we were having a swim in the pool yesterday afternoon, and I am really liking it. I didn't know, like, because I didn't read the back of it and I had no idea of what it was going to be about other than it being about snow. I didn't actually know what it was about, but now that I've gotten into it, I'm about like 60 pages in and can see like where the storyline is going, and I am really liking it. So hopefully I can keep reading that, but I do need to read book club book because I need to get it finished before book club next week. But yeah, I'll give you further updates and let you know what the book is about and what's going on later on in the day when I have a bit of spare time. It's been quite busy. We've been running around doing the most because we only have a couple of days here, but it's been really fun and the resort is really nice. We've only had a couple of hiccups, but that's to be expected on a holiday, and it's just been really nice and relaxing and not having like a timeline or things that you need to get done, and you're just having a good time with your family. It is really nice. I'm just putting my shoes on, but I forgot to mention, yesterday when we arrived, it was really cool. We got off the ferry and they like welcomed us to the island and they gave us these shell necklaces. They like put it on your head for you and like gave us a shell necklace, and then upon arrival you like go into this arrival lounge thing and they had like mimosas available and you could just pick one and take it, and then it's really cool how like you can basically order a drink. Like there's different like bars, and sorry if you can hear Ivy and Jared in the background, but there's different like bars and restaurants and stuff around the place, and basically like you can order a drink or some food or whatever you want. Say you're like inside in the downstairs area of the hotel and you go down to the bar down there and order a drink, you can then just like take that drink with you. Like, you know how normally if you go to a restaurant and you order a drink, you have to stay inside like the designated restaurant area, otherwise, you know, people act like someone's gonna come and get you and punish you. So you don't have to do that here. You can order a drink, and once you get your drink and you have your glass, you can just take your glass and carry it around with you around the resort and take it to wherever you want. So I think that's really cool. Like you can just order a drink anywhere and just walk around with it. All right, I am ready for breakfast. Maybe we can chat when I go and do a workout in the gym. Hopefully there's no one in there. That would be good. Do you have fun?
Dad's just gonna sit in the sun.
It sounded like the octopus from Bluey just then.
From who?
The octopus from Bluey.
From Bluey?
When the dad plays an octopus and he goes.
Can't say I've seen the octopus Bluey.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
Well, that'll be open soon, probably.
I don't feel like fancy food. I feel like normal food.
There's a burger. You're on a freaking resort island. Get fancy.
Get fancy, hey? I have no idea what's going on in this book right now.
How far in are you?
18 pages? I'm so confused. The story is like jumping randomly. Like sometimes she's thinking about a memory and then she's back in the present time and I can't like figure out.
You can't decipher.
No, I'm so confused. I think Ivy's asleep.
Jeez.
That is so cute. That is so cute.
I'll take a picture.
It's a mess. Please do not look at the mess. It is crazy. Just come back to the room to get ready for dinner. We're about to head to dinner. It's only 4:30 in the afternoon, but dinner is quite early here. The reservation times they start at like 4:45, 5 p.m. and finish at like 7 p.m. and obviously having Ivy, we got to go relatively early to get dinner done while she's kind of awake and alert. Otherwise she gets a bit grumpy before bedtime. But yeah, so I booked dinner for 5:30 and I'm a little bit sad because the dinner that we're going to it's over near the beach. It's going to be beautiful, like the sun is going to be setting, but it's not where the sun is actually setting. So we're kind of on the opposite side of the island compared to where the sun is setting. And I kind of wanted to go and watch the sunset, but the timing of dinner and the sunset is basically the same time. So I think we'll miss it, unfortunately. It is our last night here, so we're making the most of it. We've done a lot today. This morning we went on like a little tour. We saw a lady. She was feeding the stingrays and the sharks and telling us all about conservation and reef health and growth and maintaining the reef. So that was really, really good to go to. Then we've also went to like an underground aquarium. They have lots of tanks and stuff here with sea life. So we have been looking at everything. We also spent a couple of hours at the pool. I was just reading my book at the pool. Jared was swimming with Ivy and had an amazing time there. Ivy ended up falling asleep on me and having a nap in the middle of the day. And then we went to lunch. We came back to the room and had a little bit of relax time. And then we've just spent another hour or so at the pool relaxing and having some fun for the afternoon. And now we've come back to get ready for dinner. The day really has kind of escaped me. Well, when we packed up from lunch, I looked at my watch and it was already 2 p.m. and I was like, oh my God, because it was pretty much go since we woke up. We woke up relatively early. I think I was out of bed by like 6:15 or something like that. Went and had breakfast. I did a workout this morning. So it hasn't stopped all day, but we've made the most of it, seeing as we are going home tomorrow morning. I thought I would give you a little bit of a book update. Got my trusty bag here. Yesterday, I spent the day reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I am on page 63 of this, chapter 5, and I am really liking this. I didn't know how I would go with Snow's story. I mean, obviously I thought that I would enjoy it because I really love the world of the Hunger Games, the world that Suzanne Collins has created for the Hunger Games. And I love the characters, but Snow is quote unquote the bad guy. And seeing his story, I'm very curious to see where it goes and how he gets shaped into the person that he is, because Suzanne Collins is so good at character development and character arcs. So I'm very, very intrigued. I honestly didn't read the back. I didn't go in with any information, and from the 63 pages that I have read, I have gathered that he was born and raised in the city, and in the city, or in the capital, you are portrayed as a rich person. You are supposed to be rich, you're supposed to be wealthy, you're supposed to have all the nice, shiny, bright things. And his family is really, really struggling with the whole District 13 being bombed in the war and District 13 going under. His family had investment within District 13. They no longer have any money, so they're really, really struggling. He is basically pretending to be rich, pretending to be the person that everyone thinks that he is, and he gets selected from his school. I think they're around like 15 years old in the beginning of the book. So I think he's like 15, but he has been selected from his school to mentor someone that is going into the Hunger Games. So it's basically the start. You've gone right back to the start of the Hunger Games, and they're still developing the whole games of it all. The games aspect and the television aspect of it, the interviewing and the mentors and the training program, they're still developing that. It doesn't really exist right now. So he has been selected to be a mentor to one of the games tributes, and he has been assigned the female tribute from District 12, which he initially thought that is a bit disrespectful to him and his family by picking a person from District 12 for him to mentor. He's supposed to be high ranked and he's supposed to be of high value, and they've put him with someone from District 12. So he initially takes it as disrespectful, but then he ends up watching the girl being chosen, and she is a very interesting character. I haven't gotten to know her very much in the first 63 pages, but she's a very interesting character and I'm very excited to see where it goes. I think, there could be a little bit of romance going on. I don't know if it will be actual romance, but he's very intrigued by her character. I can't wait to be in the games, like figuring out what Suzanne Collins has come up with for the games. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about this one, and I honestly want to keep reading it, but I have forced myself today to read before the coffee gets cold. I have finished part 1, I believe. I really also didn't read the back of this book and didn't know what I was going into, but I had heard that it was about time travel and going to a coffee shop and being able to go back to a moment in your past where you want to change something or fix something like that. Now, I think I have read part 1. I'm on to part 2, husband and wife. So I think what it is because there's not really chapters, it kind of just has little gaps within the paragraphs of like when a new time or scene or section is happening within the story. And I think it is going to be 4 short stories of different characters going to this coffee shop and traveling back in time and kind of learning a life lesson. I think it's a very life lesson and philosophy driven, as in finding the meaning of life, figuring out what you would change if you could go back into the past, and if you actually can change the past or if you need to look towards the future. It's really, really good. It's really interesting. I've definitely been quite confused. In the beginning, I was you would have seen from my earlier clips that I had absolutely no idea what was going on in the story, but I'm kind of with it now. It's just very jumpy. Like, it jumps from character to character. It also jumps from like time frame to time frame, as in they were in the present and they were having a conversation and then she thinks about something that she's remembering. So then you have to realize that the story is then being put back into the past, as in she's remembering something. And then she comes back to the present and they continue their conversation. So I kind of was a bit confused with what was going on, but I think I've settled into the writing style now and I'm kind of getting it. The ending of the first story was really, really sweet, and it's very, very simple. It's simplistic writing, simplistic storylines. It's set in a coffee shop with minimal characters. I think it's going to have that deeper undertone and that deeper meaning of what life's about and what's important, etc., etc. I think everyone's coming out of the shower now. We're going to dinner. Dinner, dinner, dinner.
Dance.
Cheese. We're ready for dinner. Are you serious? Dinner.
Good check.
Happy last day. It's our last morning here. Well, we kind of have half a day. We're leaving at around lunchtime to get back on the ferry and go back over to Airlie Beach and then start driving home. I just got up this morning and went down to breakfast, had breakfast, went for a tiny bit of a walk, and then we've just come back upstairs and have been packing up all our bags and stuff. So we finally packed up all our bags and we still have a few hours left before we have to go. So I think maybe we'll go back downstairs. I'll probably grab a coffee and then we might go for a walk. There's like a playground on the other side of the island. It's like a 15-minute walk. So we might go over there and have a play on the playground. And yeah, we didn't do much last night. Dinner was really, really, really nice. Ivy was very tired. So she was kind of complaining at the start. She was a bit grumpy, but we were in like a booth seat. So it was like a couch. And she just like laid down and fell asleep next to me on the couch. And Jared and I sat there and we were having espresso martinis and just chatting and having dinner. And it was really, really nice. It was lovely. It was like upstairs. I did take some videos and photos that I'll show you, but it was like upstairs and it had windows the whole way around. And you could just see out into the ocean to all the surrounding islands. It was beautiful as the sun went down. So I'm really glad that I actually booked that at the time that I did. I know I complained yesterday about missing the sunset, which is kind of true. Like we didn't get to see the sunset over the beach, but it was still beautiful. The sun going down, you know, makes the sky look so, so nice. It's just a really lovely time of day. Yeah, not much is happening this morning. We're just taking it slow, just packing our bags, having a coffee, go for a bit of a walk, just appreciate being here while we're here, and then start the trek home. Hopefully I get a little bit of reading done. Jared kind of said that he wanted me to drive because we're going to lunch to meet with friends. When we go back to Airlie Beach, we're meeting with friends for lunch. So we'll catch up with them. And he said he was maybe going to have a few drinks. So maybe I'm driving, but that's okay because I have an audiobook that I'm planning on listening to. And hopefully I can finish that audiobook because I'm about halfway through now. And that is Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. And I'm really, really enjoying that so far. It's kind of character based. There is plot, obviously. It's a book. There has to be plot for it to be a story, but it's more character based in terms of it's a mother. She's newly divorced from her husband and she is kind of branching out, trying to go on dates, trying to meet people, trying to figure out who she is now that she's single and still a mother, trying to figure that whole situation out. So it's really, really good. I like the writing and the audiobook is good. I'm enjoying the audiobook. Audiobooks are very specific for me. Sometimes I really, really like them and then other times I just cannot listen to the narrators. I don't know what it is, but it's a thing. Anyway, so I'm really, really liking that audiobook. I'm about halfway through already and hopefully I can finish that if I do end up driving. If I don't end up driving and Jared drives the whole way home, it's around about 3 hours. So that is quality reading time for me. I am quite happy to read it in the car. I don't get car sick at all. I don't get motion sickness. So I'm very lucky in that sense that I can sit and read a book in the car and it's quality reading time because I don't have to be checking anything or watching Ivy or doing anything like that. So that'll be really, really good for me to get some good reading time in. I do want to keep reading before the coffee gets cold. I'm not enjoying that as much as the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, but I do want to get it done before book club because I refuse to not read book club book and it is feeling like a very easy, heartwarming, wholesome read and it's quite short. It's only like 250 50 pages or something like that. So yeah, I think I'll continue reading that today and hopefully get close to getting it done. And then I'll do a massive update of like all my stats and how much reading I got done while we were away. I really like stats. I really like tracking my reading. I find it therapeutic maybe, or I just like seeing numbers. I love being organized. So I just like tracking reading. So I will give that big update when we get home. But yeah, I'm just going to go enjoy the rest of the morning and I'll chat to you guys when we get back home. It's been so nice. It's been so nice. Like, there's obviously been a few hiccups along the way, things not going according to plan, but that happens on every single holiday or trip that you go on. Things just don't go according to plan. That's life. But it has been so nice. The resort here is beautiful, and there was wallabies last night. Jared was patting them after dinner, and there's fish everywhere. There's sharks everywhere. There's sea life. There's beautiful plants. It's really nice, and I've just had a fabulous time relaxing by the pool, watching Ivy have the best time. And I'm glad that we did this all together as a family, because honestly don't think we have been on a holiday, just the three of us, since I was born. Like, we've always gone places with other family members or with friends, and for it to be just us, it's been really lovely. It's been such nice quality time. So, and I'm a quality time person. I love quality time. It's literally my love language. Just spend quality time with me and I will be a happy girl. Very grateful that we have the means and the ability to do things like this in this day and age when it is so expensive to live and try and function in everyday life. So I'm very lucky, and I'm very grateful. We're back settled. I'm washing, I'm cleaning, I'm reorganizing the house and getting ready for another week, and our little trip to Daydream is all wrapped up and finished. Unfortunately, I had so much fun. I had just a wonderful time with Jared and Ivy, spending some time relaxing, not having a time frame or a schedule or anything that I needed to go to. It was just a wonderful couple of days away with my family, my lovely little beautiful family that I have created. But it's time to wrap it all up, and I wanted to give you some stats and some numbers as to how much I read while away on a little family vacation. And it's not much. Let's not get too crazy here. It really is not much, but I thought it would be fun for me to include in the video. So we went away Wednesday to Friday. It's now Saturday, so it's the next day. Wednesday, I read The Ballad of Songbirds Snakes, and I got through 63 pages of this. On Thursday, I think I had started this already potentially, but I read Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and I read 59 pages of this, and I got to page 59 pages, and I had read 10 pages. 59 pages of this, and I did get it a little bit water damaged. Whoopsie, but that's what happens when you're on a beach holiday. Friday, yesterday, we had a half day at Daydream, and then we had a travel afternoon back home. So I read both books yesterday. Before the Coffee Gets Cold, I read 13 pages of this, so not much. And then I read 22 pages of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, as well as lucky third contender. I drove home from a little town called Bowen, so it was like 2.5 hour drive, and I ended up finishing an audiobook that I was listening to, which is Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan, and I absolutely adored it. I loved that book. I gave it a 3.75 stars. It was fantastic. Really good romance book. Not too spicy if you're not into spice. I'm not very into spice, so perfect for me. And love the storyline, love the characters. The female main character, Ali, her name's Alice. Ali is a divorcee mother of three kids, a divorcee mother of 3 kids, and she is figuring out the dating life, figuring out what she wants to do, whether she wants to go back to work, what she's going to do with her kids, the divorce with her ex-husband, she's trying to figure that out, payments, money, everything that is involved in getting a divorce. And she starts seeing a guy that is actually the brother of one of her really good friends. So it's just a lovely, wholesome story. It has very good messaging and underlying tones and themes, and that underlying message of life and what's important in life and getting your heart broken and kind of putting yourself on the line to get your heart broken and risking it all to potentially have this beautiful, wonderful thing. And she relates it all back to getting a dog. People get dogs all the time, they love dogs, and the whole concept of buying a dog is kind of, you're setting yourself up for failure. Not in the sense of getting a dog is a failure, but you're setting yourself up for heartbreak because you buy a dog knowing that the dog is only going to live for a certain number of years and then the dog is going to pass away. So you willingly put your heart on the line because you know that you're going to fall in love with the dog. Everybody falls in love with dogs, and so you're willingly putting your heart on the line for heartbreak because you know that you're going to have to go through that loss eventually. And it's that wonderful messaging of you have to put your heart on the line to get the joy and the love from the relationship that you have with the dog or the person or the job or whatever it is. You have to put your heart on the line at the risk of potentially losing it one day. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful message. I love that. I love that storyline, and it was just really well done. I enjoyed the audiobook. 3.75 stars for Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan, and definitely recommend if you like reading romance. And it's got beautiful messaging and beautiful sentiments, but still lighthearted and funny, and just a simple, lovely romance book. That is it for this Daydream vlog. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I am so glad that I decided to vlog this experience because I'm so excited to be able to look back one day and show Ivy what she got up to, you know, swimming and seeing all the animals and the fish and all the lovely food that we had, and just the wonderful, wonderful time that we had, and how lucky we are to be able to have that time and enjoy those experiences together as a family. So I am so happy that I decided to vlog this trip, and I definitely plan on vlogging more trips and family things in the future. Whether I upload that or not, that's to my discretion, but I think it's just really lovely to be able to look back on, especially for me. Looking back at Ivy when she's so little, I already look back at like baby photos of her and just think, wow, where has the time gone? Like, it's crazy. I think it would be really, really nice to look back on and see myself as a young person and see Jared as a young person and us as our family dynamic changes and grows. And yeah, it was just a wonderful, wonderful time, and I had a great time. As you can tell, I just keep going on and on about how much of a good time I had. I didn't read that much. Oh, I never even finished my statistics. Friday, I read 13 pages of Before the Coffee Gets Cold, 22 pages of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and then I finished the audiobook of Summer Romance, and I was about halfway through that book. So I listened and read, it's the same thing, from page 190 all the way to 321, so that's 131 pages, which is 166 pages total for the day of Friday, which means on my entire Daydream vacation, how much I read on vacation. Yes, did that make sense? I read through 288 pages in those 3 days. So that's my total numbers, 288 pages in 3 days of a relaxing vacation with my family, which, let's not compare. I think that's great. And that is it for this vlog. Yeah, that is it. I'm gonna wrap things up. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. No, I didn't just do that. Please give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more of me and discuss books with me. I absolutely love talking about books, and I don't have enough friends that read books. So please, please subscribe and come and join my little tiny community that I have going on here. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!